Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. Now, let's get into the news. Before I get started, I would like to say shout out to the Closet Seeker that sent me this information, and shout out to all of my Closet Seeker / subscribers that send me information, whether you email it to me, DM it to me, whatever. I just want to reiterate, thank you. I really do appreciate it. We are working together, people. Then I want to say, really, again, black people, again, black people, melanated people, again, people who are mixed, but you still got some black in you, again, white people, again, not again. When I sing this, I said not again. And this is coming from Star Telegram, and it says, firing through a window, a white Fort Worth officer fatally shot a black woman inside her home early Saturday after police were called to the house because its doors were open, according to police and the neighbor who summoned them. In her own home, people, she was minding her business. Really, bitch? Is this another Botham Shem John and Amber Geiger situation? Really, black people? Really, Caucasian people? Really? What is her name? Tatiana Jefferson, 28, died in a bedroom, according to the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office. Officers responded at 2:25 a.m. to the house in the 1200 block of East Allen Avenue. James Smith, who called a non-emergency police number, said he saw the doors were open and the lights were on, which struck him as unusual. He knew Jefferson, his neighbor, was home with her 8-year-old nephew. Police parked around the corner and the woman could not see them, according to Smith, 62. About 15 minutes later, he said he heard a loud bang and saw several more officers rush inside. Body-worn camera video police release shows 2 officers using flashlights to check the perimeter of the house and inspecting 2 doors that are open with the closed screen doors. At the back of the house, one officer appears to see a figure through a dark window, and he quickly twists his body to the left. "Put your hands up. Show me your hands," he shouts through the window, his gun drawn. He then fires a single shot through the window. In the video, he does not identify himself as an officer, and let the record show when you watch the video, he shoots like damn near while he's talking, saying, "Put your hands up, pow, pow." I mean, it wasn't even a pause or anything. Jefferson was playing, so the lady, the black woman, in her own home, Jefferson was playing video games with her nephew when they heard what they believed to be a prowler outside. Her relative's attorney said when she went to the window to see what was going on, she was shot. Police said that the officer who joined the department in April 2018 saw a person standing inside the house near a window. Really, bitch? Because someone may live there. Oh, we got idiots as police officers. Oh, and they supposed to be protecting us? Really, bitch? Really? Do you feel protected? Listening to this story. Perceiving a threat, the officer drew his duty weapon and fired one shot, striking the person inside the residence. Officers entered the residence, locating the individual and a firearm, and began providing emergency medical care. Oh, they want to let us know they found a firearm. What the hell does that have to do with anything? It was inside her own home. She didn't shoot nobody. Police released photographs of a gun. The same thing they did to Botham when they started talking about they found marijuana in his apartment. But what the hell did that have to do with anything? He was in his own apartment. And remember why they was telling us all that? They never did tell us about the search warrant of Amber's apartment and what was in her apartment. But anyway, it says, police released photographs of a gun they said that they found in a bedroom at the house. They did not say whether Jefferson was holding the weapon weapon when the officer shot her. Well, it don't sound like it. You originally said that, so don't try to add that in there later. It's going to be in later news articles. S. Lee Merritt. So Lee Merritt, we know both thumbs, Lee Merritt and Joshua Brown's Lee Merritt, an attorney who handles civil rights cases that involve police misconduct allegations, said his office was representing the Jefferson family. Jefferson worked in pharmaceutical equipment sales, Merritt wrote Saturday on Facebook. Before law enforcement goes about their pattern of hurting this beautiful, peaceful woman, turning her into a suspect, a silhouette, or threat. Let me tell you about her. She was she was a graduate of Xavier University. She was very close to her family. She was the auntie that stayed up on Friday nights playing video games with her 8-year-old nephew. Come on, Lee, let us know. Because they always want to try to throw other stuff in there. Because like I said, I don't even know what a gun has to do with anything. Her mom had recently gotten very sick, so she was home taking care of the house and loving her life. There was no reason for her to be murdered. None. We must have justice. Please. Please. And not 10 years. Please. Now let's see what this is going to turn out to be. Jefferson was pronounced dead at the scene. He didn't shoot her in the arm or the leg or no, just killed her. The officer whose name, get this, people, the officer whose name the department did not release. You know, they be killing me when they be doing that, you know, because all day long, they'll tell you the black people all day long. They'll put the picture up there, everything. They want you to see everything, know everything. But the officer, what makes him so different? I mean, like, he's a killer at this point. This woman was in her house minding her own business. He's a killer. He's a regular person with a uniform on. That's it. He just got this black or blue or whatever color uniform, but at the end of the day, he's a regular person. Why do they get treated so differently? Like they are God or Jesus? Are they an angel? Is they floating in the sky? Did I miss something? Anyways, the officer whose name the department did not release was placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of an investigation. That's it. Smith, who has lived on the street for 50 years. Wait a minute. Did I just say that he was put on administrative leave? So they didn't put him in... Okay, so they're trying to say that this one was different because the neighbor called the police, so that's why they didn't put him in jail, because he was doing his job. Oh, okay. Not that Amber went to jail either. We remember how that went. But anyway, yeah, Smith, who has lived on the street for 50 years, said he had been trying to be a good neighbor, calling police on a non-emergency number so they could check on the residents, but he was wrestling with his emotions after a sleepless night. I just bet he is. And I'm not even saying that like it's his fault, because if he felt like he heard something, he know his neighbor, then he did right by calling the police. He don't know if someone was in there holding her hostage, and they said he's how old? I don't know. He's older. He's been living over there for 50 years. So what is he going to go over there and do? But anyway, it says, he said that I'm shaken, I'm mad, I'm upset, and I feel it's partly my fault. If I had never doubted the police department, she'd still be alive. Yeah, that's true. But if the police knew what they was doing, you know, if that officer knew how to handle the situation and wasn't trigger happy, let's say that, then she would still be alive. The South Fort Worth community was jolted by the news that felt like a familiar story. And later in the day, more than 10 black community leaders and pastors held a press conference to call on city leadership to act quickly and hold the officer in question accountable and release a name and picture. Don't try to hide him. Pastor Michael Bell, speaking inside his own Greater St. Stephen Baptist Church, read the police account after it was released about noon and offered an immediate response. He wondered, visibly emotional and upset, how a person could be a perceived threat inside her own home. Ain't no perceived threat unless it's black folks, he said. Just our presence We're threats. Come on now. Police said they wanted to be transparent with a quick response in releasing a portion of body camera video, but they said they were unable to release video from inside the house, citing state law. Yeah, okay. Y'all just remember how the whole Botham Shem John thing went, so y'all just trying to keep stuff on the hush. We not stupid. The police department did not offer answers to a list of questions that the Star Telegram sent it, including those that asked whether Jefferson had held a weapon, what the officer perceived as a threat, and if officers knocked on the front door, come on now, or identified themselves as police officers. Really, bitch? I forgot about that. Why you knock on the door? Don't you knock on the door first? Maybe one knock on the door, the other one walk around the house and look through the windows. No, they not this one. Being the preliminary stages of this critical investigation, we have provided all the information we have available to release at this time, Lieutenant Brandon O'Neill, a police spokesman, wrote.
2 o'clock a.m. I got a call from my niece, and she alerted me that my neighbor's door was open. Both her front doors were open, which was unusual for the neighbor. So I came over to see if there was anything wrong. I noticed that all the lights were in the house were on. I didn't see any movement. So instead of going in, I went back home and I called the Fort Worth Police Department to come out and do a welfare check to make sure my neighbor was okay. 15 minutes later, I heard a loud noise and I saw 5 or 10 police officers surrounding the house. And I don't know what happened on the inside of the house. All I know is my neighbor is dead. They came out and got a statement from me because I was the one that called them. They took my statement. They told me that the detective would come talk to me and tell me what was going on. I've yet to see the detective.
Put your hands up! Show me your hands!
I would like to know how you all feel about this situation, and while you are letting me know, could you please like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet, and you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. You all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.